The Ghanaians that are supposedly calm, timid, and all quiet and all that are actually not. We just try to remain the way we are because it suits us better. But our nature, the things we do not voice out, is exactly what our Nigerian brothers do. It's quite interesting to note that there are a few things that have influenced Ghanaians over the time to be thinking in this way, and that is partly due to Nigeria as a whole. Let's get into it. Ghanaians are very laid-back people. They like to take everything slow and all that, and because of this normalized behavior, there tend to be a clash with our brothers Nigeria, and this is it. You know, when it comes to the 419 things, when it comes to the issue of Nigerians being like strong go-getters, like you say, Nigerians, they carry last. It's like this feeling of wanting to go hard on everything, and the loud nature of Nigerians. Well, we can understand that growing up in Nigeria and having surrounded yourself with such numerous people, because the population of Nigeria, if I get it right, is over 200 million people. It's quite a lot, and it's more than what Ghana has. And so it is like survival of the fittest. If you don't move towards what you really want to get, then you will always be lurking behind. And that is the forceful nature of Nigerians and why they like to push the way they push. And because of the laid-back approach of Ghanaians, we tend to see this as a wrong thing. You know, it robs us in a rather negative way. Don't get me wrong, some Ghanaians really, really love this attitude and mindset of Nigerians where they really want to push and go forward and be forthcoming with business and actually not allowing anyone to cheat them. Nigerians are not timid, whereas most Ghanaians are. For the fact that Ghanaians are timid, generally speaking, they tend to see anyone who is forceful to be sort of too known and all over the place in a way. And that is one of the reasons why a lot of people tend to move away from the whole Nigerian vibe, and hence the love-hate relationship. Now, Nigeria, like I said earlier, has contributed also with the type of movies they made. Whatever you front out there for people to see is how people perceive you. And most of the movies has always been about violence and all money rituals and all those kind of stuff. And the experience from a Ghanaian standpoint, you know, going back to see the Nigerians that live in Ghana, a lot of them were upfront coming to do fraud and all that. And so because of this nature, that is what we are introduced to. That doesn't mean all Nigerians are fraudsters. No, it is what Ghanaians were introduced to. You know, we know them all around. They rent our homes, they live in our neighborhoods. We know exactly the things that they do. And some of this forceful nature and the way they like to push their way through with things is rather a thing that robs Ghanaians the wrong way. In recent times, there have been a different breed of Nigerians that are moving towards Ghana, right? These are the people who are focused on solely doing business, you know, and we've seen a lot of these people in Ghana, and now it has changed the narrative when it comes to how Ghanaians perceive Nigerians in general. There is also one famous thing that happened between Ghana and Nigeria, that is the Ghana must go. This was a time where economically Nigeria was very high there and booming, and a lot of Ghanaians flocked in there to work. And we all know the aftermath where Nigerians sent Ghanaians back packing to their countries. Ghana must go. A lot of people were lynched. A lot of crazy things happened, right? And this has brewed some sort of like scar in the minds of Ghanaians over a long period of time, right? And so present day, when we see a lot of Nigerians relocating to Ghana and doing business and all that, it sort of like rubs people in the wrong way, because you can never wipe away history. It is there. Once it's there and glaring you in the face, it is always going to be present. When you look at the current battle between Ghana and Nigeria when it comes to music and all that, there are well-documented connections between the two countries, right? How they feed off each other when it comes to the music, the food, for example, the movies and all that. Everything works well in a good way when it comes to Ghana and Nigeria. However, Nigerians have a way of inking their place when it comes to anything at all, right? And so you can be the owner of high life. Nigerians will take it and run away with it, and before you realize, they put a label on it and then they are tagged as the owners of it. This type of attitude, which is a good thing, because when you look at the whole ecosystem in Africa, Nigerians seem to brand things very well and take it a step higher. And this becomes a thing for the whole continent because let alone to the Ghanaian timid behavior, a lot of the things will be there and no one will do anything about it. When we say Ghanaians hate Nigerians, they don't at all. It's actually a few things that rubs Ghanaian the wrong way, the Ghanaian the wrong way. In actual fact, we love Nigerians. Actually, when we see Nigerians, we see ourselves. The Ghanaians that are supposedly calm, timid, and all quiet and all that are actually not. We just try to remain the way we are because it suits us better. But our nature, the things we do not voice out, is exactly what our Nigerian brothers do. So typically, we are alike. Just that we don't like it when the other party is showing up more of what we could also do but choose to suppress. And that is where this whole thing lies. Let me know what you think about this whole topic in the comment section below. I know it's a very dicey topic. It's nothing of hate, but we all contributed in a way to it, and it's happening right now. If you're a Ghanaian, let me know exactly what your thoughts or your take is on Nigerians. And if you're a Nigerian watching this, what is your take on Ghanaians, and what do you think Ghanaians actually feel towards Nigerians? What have you experienced? What has your experience been so far with Ghanaians? And are there some weird things that you thought, why is my brother doing this to me? Let's get talking in the comment section. My name will forever remain Mordin, and as you always know on this channel, it's always about positivity. If anybody comes to you with a negative vibe, turn around with a smile and say, peace out.